Late today, hurricane watches became more urgent hurricane warnings as evacuations began along the Gulf Coast of Louisiana. Tropical storm Barry could become Hurricane Barry before making landfall tomorrow night or Saturday. Astronauts aboard the space station posted this ominous view of the storm that is now gaining strength in the Gulf. Barry's biggest threat is torrential rain as much as 2 feet in New Orleans and parts of Mississippi. Now, we're going to start tonight with Lonnie Quinn, chief weathercaster at WCBS TV in New York. Lonnie, what is it looking like for landfall?
Well, it's going to be borderline, whether it's a hurricane or not. And it's funny, we all get tied into and we get wrapped up with the wind speed, because the wind speed dictates whether it's a hurricane or not. It may be a strong tropical storm, it may be a low-grade Cat 1 hurricane, but it's going to be a big water maker. There's going to be a lot of rain associated with this. Now, here's the latest information from the National Hurricane Center. You've got a storm that has 40-mile-per-hour winds, so just barely a tropical storm for that matter, about 90 miles from the south of the Mississippi River. But as it pushes to the west and eventually goes up to the north, we think it's going to be making landfall sometime maybe late Friday, maybe early Saturday. Is it a hurricane? Is it a tropical storm? We shouldn't be, just tied up into that entirely because it's more the water. Look at the amount of rain. Now watch for the white to flop up on the screen. Here we go. All right, the white is showing you anywhere from Hattiesburg down to New Orleans. That's a foot of rain right there. Now if you take a look at this area shaded in black, that's 1 to 2 feet of rain. And this only has to make a shift of about 50 miles for that to be right on top of New Orleans. Big problems there right now with the track of the storm as it pushes off to the west. Whether it makes a landfall, whether it doesn't, it's going to be churning and pushing water on shore. Those big numbers that I just showed you, again, that's freshwater rain. This is now storm surge. The combination could be a real problem for the New Orleans area. The bayou of Louisiana could be in for some tough times. I think anytime Friday night into Saturday, the first half of the day. We'll watch all this, Jim.
Thank you, Lonnie.